Chapter 16. Bodyguarding. Vincent wakes up in Aqua's room, but now they share the room when they started dating. He picks up Skippy. "Good morning, Vincent." "Morning, Skippy." Vincent puts on his mask, then walks across his old room now. "I wonder what am I going to do with this room now?" says Vincent, then heads downstairs and see Aqua sitting on her ripperdoc chair, guessing it's not open yet. Then Aqua sees him. "Morning, sleepyhead," says Aqua. "Morning." Vincent kisses Aqua. "Anything happening today?" Aqua asks while Vincent gets his things. "Well, I'm going to meet some celebrity that's in town and bodyguard her with the gang, thinking the mercenary hunter might show up." "Oh yeah, I heard on the news. What was her name again? I can't remember. I'll find out when I get there." They hold hands and kiss goodbye, but Vincent noticed something on Aqua's right hand. It's a new tattoo of a red heart, and in the heart is a blue skull with the letter V on the skull's forehead. "When did you get that?" asked Vincent. "Oh, yesterday. I thought it's a way of showing my loyalty and to show other guys I belong to the most handsome merc in Night City." They both chuckle and Aqua kisses him goodbye and tells him to go or else she won't be able to open the store. At the concert they are almost about to open as Vincent arrives and meets the crew. "Man, I think you need new wheels," says Lights. "Well, it's better than stealing one and getting chased." "How's it looking, Albert?" "Well, so far there hasn't been suspicion on the camera, but if I did I'll let you know." "Great work, kid," says Vincent, but asked where's Ava, but they said she got a separate gig to do today. With that knowledge, Vincent asks Megan, "So what's the plan?" "Well, first we have to go check on our target. Come on," while pointing at Lights and Albert. "You guys stay outside." "But I want to see Zoe," says Albert. "But kiddo, it isn't safe there. We need you out here," says Megan. "Please, Mom." Megan facepalms. "Hey, let's just take him to see her, then I'll use my Sandevistan to take him outside when the concert opens," says Vincent. "Oh fine. You're lucky Vincent can convince me." "Yay," says Albert, all excited, and they go. Along the way Vincent asks Megan, "Hey, weird question, since our crew been around for a while we should give our crew a name." "How about the Skull Crew?" says Nolan. "Really, that's the best name you can come up with," says Megan. "Do you got any better ideas, fearless leader?" "Nope, the Skull Crew is now our crew name." They finally meet the celebrity Zoe. "Megan," says Zoe as she hugs Megan. "Hi Zoe," says Albert. "Hey, I missed you, kid," says Zoe as she pets Albert's head. "Nice seeing you, Nolan," she says, and Nolan nods. Then she looks at Vincent. "I don't believe we meet. He's our new member of the Skull Crew," says Megan. "The Skull Crew?" asked Zoe. "Yep, definitely didn't came up with it 5 seconds ago. Anyway, Vincent, introduce yourself." "Nice to meet you, ma'am. I'm Vincent Skull Driver." "Skull Driver? Oh wow, you're the infamous Skull Drive." She shakes Vincent's hand. "Everybody been talking about you since I arrived to Night City. You made a name for yourself." "Oh, thanks." Then Vincent thinks to himself, "The fact a celebrity knows me is scary." Megan says, "If you know Vincent, then you must know about the recent threat." Zoe nods and says, "The mercenary hunter, so I am guessing that's why Michael hired you guys. I mean, as much as I love a family reunion, we do have to be careful." Megan checks her watch. "It's time," and Vincent nods and use the Sandevistan to take Albert outside and back. Zoe says, "Before we go, if you guys are going to protect me, I need someone with me while I perform in case any attackers up close." Nolan and Megan looks at Vincent, saying he should do it. "What, why me?" "Sorry, but we're more suited for patrol," says Megan, which makes Vincent nervous, but Zoe calls him down. "You'll be fine. By the way, do you know how to dance?" "Well, kinda. I have a dance chip installed." Megan and Nolan looked at him with confused faces. "Why do you have that?" asked Nolan. Hey, it was my girlfriend's idea. I was at a wedding. Ooh, the great infamous Skull Driver can fight and dance. Megan chuckles, why you? But Zoe drags Vincent. Come on, we have to go now. Guys, help me, damn it. Both Nolan and Megan laugh and go on patrol. Oh my gee, why doing this? As he sits down with a different outfit on and a mask on his lap and Zoe is with him. It's not so bad, all you have to do is follow my lead and look on the bright side. With this costume nobody will recognize you, so your reputation doesn't get weird. Vincent growls but thinks to himself, it's for the money and protect Zoe from the mercenary hunter. Then when it's time to perform, Vincent put on the mask and goes with Zoe, and the performance starts and Zoe says, "Hello everyone, today I brought my dance partner Mr. Raven, say hi to everyone." Vincent waves his hand to the people and thinks to himself, this is embarrassing. He's a little shy now that's out of the way, who's ready to party? Then all the people cheer for her to perform. Then the music starts and whisper to Vincent, follow my lead, you can do it. Then they perform an entire song, and luckily with the dance chip he's doing amazing with Zoe dancing with him. Meanwhile, Aqua is working on a patient and watches the performance on TV, then notices something about Mr. Raven. She sees his brown hair and realizes who it is and chuckles and thinks to herself, I guess he's been making my dance chip useful, he. Then back to the performance itself. When the song ended, the lights went off. Then Albert calls Vincent. Vincent, I detect 3 sniper up above. Then he looks up and the snipers fired, but Vincent used his Sandevistan to grab the bullets and throw them back at the snipers' guns, disarming them. Then calls Megan. 3 sniper above us, on it. Then Vincent goes back in position. Then Zoe says, you're doing great, just 5 more song to go. Wait, what, you gotta be kidding me? Nope. Then Zoe giggles. Sometime later backstage, everyone reunites. Is it over? Asked Vincent. I don't know, but I'm sure you can do a few more dances, says Megan. F off, says Vincent. I'm sure that's the entire thing. Now you have to escort me out of the city. Alright, I'll go change back, says Vincent, but Nolan stops him. Hey, we can take care of the escort, you sure? Yeah, we'll be fine, besides you looking tired out already. So go rest, I'll ask Michael to send the money to you, says Megan. Then Vincent nods and leaves. Then Zoe says, he's fun to have around. Yes he is, says Megan. Vincent returns home and sees Aqua sitting on the couch. You're home early. Yeah, the guys say they will take care of the escort. Vincent puts his katana away, sits down on the couch, then puts his mask and Skippy on the table, then lays on Aqua's lap. Long day. Yep. So the Raven, huh? Wait, you saw that? Yep, it's recognizable by your hair. Vincent covers his face. Ooh, how embarrassing. Hey, it wasn't you. Did an amazing performance, babe, please calm down. How about a pizza for dinner to calm you down? Will that help? Vincent uncovers his face and nods. But I'm paying. Then Aqua giggles at him. Chapter 17. Ava's Dog. Vincent gets a paycheck from Padre and leave the location, then gets a call from Megan. Hey Megan, you a job for me? No, but I need a favor to ask. Alright, I'm listening. Thank you. Ava still hasn't returned to base after her gig and hasn't told us where she is. Everyone thinks she's fine, after all it's Ava, but I'm a little worried, and since nobody wants to look for her, I wonder if you could do that for me, please. Sure, I already finished my gig for today and was going to go home anyways. Do you have any idea where she was last located? Well, before the concert Ava told us where the gig was. So I guess you should check there first for any clues. Alright, I'll go find Ava. Them hangs up and goes to the gig location. He looks around and notices they clean the place out, but Skippy says, Vincent look at the ground. Vincent looks down and sees motorcycle tire tracks. He scans the tracks and notices the tracks belong to a Yaba Kusanagi CT3X. Curious, he texts Megan asking, "Hey, what vehicle does Ava drive?" "It's a brown Yaba Kusanagi CT3X, but why?" "I found tire tracks that belong to a Yaba Kusanagi CT3X. I'll follow the tracks and they could lead me to Ava." "That's great, let me know when she goes back to base." So Vincent follows the tire tracks and finally finds Ava sitting alone at a peaceful mountain as the sun is setting. "Hey Vincent, were you worried about me?" "Not really, you never returned to base and Megan was worried, but I'm curious to ask, why are you out here?" "It's personal." "I can understand personal, you can talk about it if you want." "Okay, it's been 3 years now since my best friend passed away." "Oh. Sorry for your loss." "Thank you Vincent, he was the best dog in the world." Leaving Vincent surprised, she talking about a dog. "What was his name?" "Robbie was his name. Back in Texas when my parents kicked me out. Robbie never left me and stayed by my side even through my hardest times as a merc. Robbie has always supported me until 3 years ago he died of old age. It devastated me to the point that I can't live in Texas without being reminded of him, so I left town. I never felt so alone until Megan invited me to join her crew, and I didn't felt that loneliness. Megan is like a older sister to me and I'm grateful for her kindness." "So why did you come out here?" asked Vincent. "Even though I didn't wanted to be reminded, I still want to honor him. So once a year I spend a day at a peaceful place to honor him." "That's kinda sweet, would he mind if I join in today?" asked Vincent. "You really want to?" asked Ava. "Yeah, I got nothing else to do, and besides it's always good to honor your family, so I would gladly honor him too." Ava giggles. "I think he would have loved you Vincent. Want a drink?" Ava offers him a drink. "No thanks, I don't do alcohol well except the ones that heal me." They both giggle as Vincent sits in his car and joins Ava in honoring Robbie's death. Chapter 18. Regina Jones. Vincent wakes up in his and Aqua's room. Vincent sees Aqua is still asleep in their bed. Vincent gives her a kiss on the cheek and leaves the room, leaving Aqua to smile while she is still sleeping. Vincent, who is shirtless but we see his bruises, goes to make pancakes for the both of us while Skippy is on the table and the bodysuit is next to Skippy. "Anything on the list of gigs to do today, Skippy?" "Nope, it appears you already did some of the gigs last week. We can only wait until Monday for it." "Damn, it isn't even Sunday." Vincent takes a sip of coffee but gets a random call. I wonder who it is." "Maybe a new fixer to call us." "Could be Skippy," then accepts the call. "Hello." "Hello, are you Vincent Skull Driver?" "Depends who's asking." "My name is Regina Jones, I'm a fixer in Watson." Okay, so what do you want?" "I got a job for you and your crew." "Oh yeah, what is it then?" "I would like for you to go after a cyber psycho." Vincent almost spill his coffee. "What the F, no. Why not? I almost got killed by one. What makes you think I would do it again? I got lucky killing the bastard. That's why I want to hire you. I wish I could call you sooner at the mall, but Maxstack got there before I even try. But anyway, you're capable of defeating a cyber psycho, and what I'm asking might be more difficult. I want you to knock out the cyber psycho, not kill him." Why?" "You see, I have been developing a research team about cyberpsychosis and creating a way to cure them, but I was told that's not possible." "Yes, for now it's not, but with your help I could maybe get some progress to how I can. Many edge runners has fallen to it and gets killed. I don't want people to suffer that fate. Someone has to try, and I ask of you to help. I'll pay you well." All right, you convinced me, I'll take the job." Oh thank you, I'll send you the location and I look forward to working with you Mr. Skull Driver, then hangs up. She was interesting, says Skippy. Well she's passionate in helping cyberpsychos, I could respect that. Aqua has woken up and leaves the bedroom and puts on a robe and approach. Young good morning my love, you cooking breakfast? She holds him while Vincent is cooking. Yep. Since when can you cook? Asked Aqua. Well in the past I couldn't cook anything but Skippy has been helping me learn. Yes Mr. Vincent needs to learn eventually. Besides the first 2 fail attempts with my guide he'll be a pro in no time if we have time of course, says Skippy as he giggles. Hey someone has to take care of you sometime, says Vincent. Ah you're sweet. Aqua kisses Vincent on the cheek then Vincent finished cooking the last pancake. Sorry you can't eat anybody, Vincent says to Skippy. No worries, says Skippy. Aqua puts her arms around Vincent. So, you got any plans tomorrow? Why do you ask? Asked Vincent. Well because tomorrow the NCPD and are opening the beach again to the public for 1 day and that's tomorrow so I'm thinking that you take the day off and you join me at the beach. Vincent blushed a little. Well why not, I could use the day off. Leaving Aqua happy and kiss him. Well I guess I should get today's job over with before it affects tomorrow, says Vincent as he says goodbye and leaves with the bodysuit. Aqua sees Skippy and her eyes widen then picks him up. Babe you forgot Skippy again, and she rushed to give Skippy back to Vincent. Chapter 19. Cyberpsycho vs. the Skull Crew. Vincent meets the gang at the location of where the cyberpsycho is. Hey Vincent, were you reckless when you decide on this job? Says Megan. Hey maybe but the lady was convincing, says Vincent. Well it doesn't matter, we're here now and besides Vincent has experience with these psychos so it couldn't be that difficult could it? Says Nolan. Famous last words Techman, says Ava. Alright enough, let's just get it over with since Vincent dealt with one before he will doing most of the damage while us 3 support him. Does that sound good for everyone? Says Megan. Yeah just be careful Vincent, we don't want you to get badly hurt. Oh by the way you got lipstick on your forehead, says Ava. Vincent cleans it off and gets embarrassed. Oops hee hee, let's do this, says Nolan and the crew heads inside. Have you found him yet Albert? Asked Megan. Not yet, whoever this guy is has a strategy. Then Nolan steps on a mine but disarms it with a quick hack before he let go of it. Then a sniper shot and scratches Ava's cheeks. Found the hole. Then Ava uses her dual projectile launchers but the psycho dodges and realizes he's fast. Megan readies her assault rifle but her head starts to hurt, realizes she got short-circuited. It's a netrunner, says Nolan. Ava get Megan and find some cover, says Vincent as Ava use her advanced Jenkins tendons to run fast and get them both to cover while Nolan does the same. I'll see if he has self-ice, says Nolan. Vincent calls out the psycho. Come on a hole, I am the one you want. Vincent keeps looking, then the psycho launch towards Vincent. Bingo! Then Vincent shots the psycho at the chest with his sitar, then the psycho runs away, locks himself in but Nolan unlocks them instantly. Megan is back to normal and everyone regroups and goes after the psycho. The psycho then tries to fire his sniper at Ava again but Megan shoots at the sniper bullet and prevents it from moving, then she fires at the psycho's gun which makes the psycho disarmed. Nolan uses the chance to short-circuit the psycho 5 times, stunning him. Then with optical camo Vincent sneak behind him and punch him off the rails, causing the psycho to fall, but he gets back up and gets pissed and use his smart submachine gun and fires at the 3 members, but Ava use her revolvers to shoot at every single bullet, causing them to collide and stop. Then Megan throws an EMP grenade at the psycho. Then while the grenade is at his face, Nolan use detonate grenade quick hack and fire the EMP grenade at his face, electrifying him, but then use his mantis blade to chase after Nolan, but Vincent deflects him with his katana, then stabs the psycho in the chest, causing them to pass out. Then Vincent puts his katana away and checks the psycho's pulse, but luckily he's alive and calls Regina to pick the guy up. The crew ends up back at the hideout. That wasn't so bad, says Megan. We were lucky he was a long-range netrunner, Megan, says Nolan. Ava asks, hey Vincent, why do you still have the psycho's backpack still? Oh, thanks for reminding me. I was going to loot it when we get here, so let's have a look. What was in the bag? Just mostly useless stuff what he already have or wouldn't use, but he eventually finds a container and inside was a chip, a cyberdeck, specifically Netwatch NetDriver MK1. Cyberdeck, what is this? Asked Vincent. It's a cyberdeck, says Skippy. A cyberdeck? Asked Vincent. Yes, this is a cyberware for netrunners like Nolan. That's how they can hack people's minds with it. Do you think I can install it? Well, unless you want to replace your Sandevistan. Well, it's trash then. Vincent tries to throw it away, but Skippy stops him. Wait. What is it, Skippy? It might be useless for you, but it can be useful to me. How? Asked Vincent. Well, it would be kinda of complicated to explain it to you, to be honest. Could you call Albert to come here? Hey Albert. Vincent calls him and Albert arrives. Then Skippy says, I got an idea for this cyberdeck and I need your assistance. Albert gets excited. Does that mean I can hold you? Yes, until my idea is completed I allow you to hold me. Vincent gives Skippy to Albert. Just be sure to protect him and give him back to me when you two are done, says Vincent. Okay, let's get to work, Skippy, says Albert as he goes to his workshop with Skippy. I should get going, says Vincent. Wait, Vincent. Megan tries to stop him, but he's already gone. Gee, damn it. Chapter 20. Day off. The next day Vincent relaxes at the beach. He's wearing sunglasses and a bathing suit. He's sitting on a towel and under a beach umbrella with their stuff, and the bodysuit is with their stuff as he waits for Aqua. Where did she go? Did we pick a location far from the changing room? Aqua arrives in her bikini and a sun hat. Hey, how do I look? Vincent starts blushing while trying to not make her notice his reaction. You look beautiful, thank you. You don't look so bad yourself, Merc. She sits in front of him and hands him the sunscreen. Hey, can you help me out with the sunscreen? I don't want to catch sunburn tomorrow. So he does, but gets a phone call from Megan, causing Vincent to be annoyed, then facepalms but accidentally puts sunscreen on his face, causing Aqua to giggle, but she helps him putting some on his face while Vincent answers the call. Hello. Meanwhile, the crew at a job. Hey, we got a job at this fight club to take down a target. I was going to tell you yesterday, but you left before I could. I was wondering if you could come help us out, says Megan. Aqua gives him the puppy sad face. Sorry guys, I'm taking the day off. You guys can take this one. Aqua hugs him after he said that. Alright, well, I guess you do deserve it after helping us out for a while. Enjoy your day off, then hangs up. Aqua kisses him. Thank you for understanding. Some days you need to relax. You're right, so what will we do first? Asked Vincent. Maybe we'll take a swim and get lunch afterwards, says Aqua. Sounds good to me, says Vincent. Meanwhile, with the crew, we're really doing this? Asked Nolan. Of course, it's a quick paycheck according to Michael, says Megan, but we're not much of fighters. They don't even allow netrunners to compete. That's why me and Ava are going in there while you are just blending in with the crowd and hack out opponents while we fight. Isn't this cheating? Asks Ava. Hey, first of all, we're fighting against cheaters anyway, and second of all, we're doing it for the money, not to compete, Albert, how do we get to our target? Sorry mom, but it looks like you have to fight your way to get to him as he is in the final round as the man has became the champion last year. Well then let's fight our way then, and they enter the underground arena, the lady who checking the fighters who are joining while in line Nolan gets with the crowd. Next in line is Megan and Ava. Name, says the lady, the Skull Sisters. Ava says while Megan gives her a weird look. You two don't look like anything special, but I wish you luck, says the lady as the first round starts as the announcer in the ring with Ava and Megan and their opponent. The announcer says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our daily fight. WHO is ready to see some blood." The crowd cheers on the idea. That's the sound I love to hear. Now let I begin with our first fight of the day. In the blue corner, two beautiful ladies. WHO may look weak, but beware as they are here to crush some skulls. Please welcome the Skull Sisters. In the red corner, a member of the Animals Gang. WHO won third place in last week's competition. I must say after that loss he's ready to not lose his effing money again, giving up for the spike. Now without further ado, let our first fight begin. The spike activates his cyberware and his body is covered in spikes. Remember, no weapons or we'll go nowhere, says Megan. Right, I'll aim for the legs, you aim for the upper body, says Ava. Then they execute their plan as Ava goes around the spike and keeps kicking his legs while the spike was about to punch Megan, but Nolan used his quick axe to deactivate the spike's cyberware for a little bit. Although he did punch Megan, it didn't affect her badly and she got back up and did a few punches and kept dodging and counter while Ava mostly trips him. Then when Ava got on his knees, Megan throws a uppercut, ending the fight. The announcer says, "Ooh, what a first fight. I almost feel bad for the spike. I guess last week he was just lucky, but it looks like the Skull Sisters will be moving on." The crowd cheers for Megan and Ava. Meanwhile, Vincent and Aqua walking on the beach as the sun starts to set. Man, is it getting that late already? Oh, but I was just having a great time, says Aqua. Maybe we should take some days off, and if you are already going to miss it that much, says Vincent. Aqua giggles. Yeah, well, if it's getting late we should change back and head back to the car. As much as I like wearing this bikini, I rather not freeze my butt off, Vincent chuckles. They change clothes and Vincent has the bodysuit back on and they go back to Vincent's car, but it was hit by graffiti and almost trashed by some random thugs from Pacifica. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? The thugs look at him and one of them says, "Mind your business, punker, you and your girl will be next." But Vincent laughs, leaving the thug confused. What the F is so funny? Vincent stops laughing. It's funny, the last person who said that it didn't end well for them. As he threatens him with his pun knife, then the other thug realizes. Dude, the red eyes, that's Vincent's Skull Driver. Oh, someone did their homework, that's great. Now listen here guys, since I had a great day so I'll let you go, but if I see you ever again or threatened her, you'll wish you never stepped foot in my city. He puts away his pun knife and the thugs run away in fear and Aqua laughs. Look at you being all scary, that's not the man I first met. Then Vincent giggles. He tries to start the car but it's too broken to start. Damn it. Hey, it's not so bad, you need to get a new car anyways, says Aqua. Come on, there's a dealership nearby that could help us. Meanwhile, a montage of the Skull Sisters going through the ranks and made it to the finals. The announcer returns. Alright, it's been a long day but it is worth it as our new team, the Skull Sisters, have been blasting through all out fighters and surprised everyone, but it is time for our final fight. In the blue corner, you know them the entire day, it's the Skull Sisters, while on the red corner, out winning champion from last week, you know him, you love him, Dandy Hammer. Dandy Hammer uses gorilla arms and a hammer and his legs are fully cyberware. Now we know who doesn't skip leg day, says Ava. That's the target, now we can use our weapons, says Megan. Finally, then fires her dual projectile launchers at Dandy Hammer's legs. Then Megan steals his hammer and crush him with it. The crowd starts booing at them, but Megan jokes and use the boos as a compliment. Thank you everyone, it feels great to know you guys wasted my day. Yeah, I grew tired of it, sorry about that fellas, says Ava, and they leave with Nolan. Then Megan says, did you? Yep, NCPD is on their way, says Nolan, then we best leave then, and they do as the cops arrive at the place. Meanwhile at the dealership, Aqua waits outside the dealership and Vincent exits the building. Aqua asked, well, did you get something you like? Yep, I can even call it whenever I want, says Vincent as he calls his vehicle. It's a blue Delian Vindicator. Much better than your old car, says Aqua as they put their stuff in, and Vincent drives home with Aqua in the passenger seat as she plays a song on the radio.